What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You are tuned in to the 94 Feet of UNC podcast. I am your host, of course, Mr. Lenzel Graham, the man that gets no credit from those that use debit. If you know, you know. It's a long story behind that. But listen, I got a big special guest, of course, in the building with me today. I ain't wanted to spoil nothing or whatever, so I kind of just wanted this to be a pop out surprise episode for everybody or whatever. But my guest in the building with me today is Mr. Malloy Smith, Malloy the boy, as he calls himself on Instagram. 2026 freshman commit, coming to UNC, of course. And we're going to get into some things. We're going to discuss some things. We're going to ask Malloy a few questions, things like that. But before we get into all of that, listen, appreciate all the love and support from everybody. Make sure that you follow us on our socials, on Instagram, on Twitter, at 94 Feet of UNC. And hit that like, comment, share, subscribe button, man, and subscribe to the channel. Like I tell everybody all the time, like you all are a part of what we do over here. Me, Ray Terry, Terrence Newby, UNC alum. We truly appreciate what everybody is done as far as the support and everything. So make sure you tap in with us, man, of course. So, but without further ado, my guest in the building is this episode. I called it Carry On Tradition, Malloy. You know what I'm saying? So
there we go.
I mean, of course, kind of coming in, following in the footsteps of the Jet, of course, UNC legend, your brother KJ, of course, another legend. And now you're here to make a staple for yourself and create your own footsteps, in the UNC family. So first off, how you been, my guy? Like, what's been going on, man?
I've been good, bro. We just moved in last week. So I've just been getting used to, living on my own, kind of taking care of myself. Just getting used to the workouts and all that stuff. They get you right. So I've just been pretty excited about everything.
Listen, we everybody is super excited as well, man. Like I'm really excited for this upcoming season. Like it's gonna be truly something special. Truly something special. I just feel it. And I tell you real quick, the reason why I feel it, right? I'm a New York Knicks fan. So of course, I'm on an all-time high right now.
yeah. You live in the good life right now for sure.
Right. Bro. Not only that, the Hurricanes won the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, man. It's like we got to go out there and do something this year, man. So I'm excited with the team we got and everything and all the players we got together and the chemistry we got already. So I'm just excited to see what we can do.
Listen, I tell you this, man. Like we see the chemistry already just from the IG lives, and everything, with you and Matt and Max and the rest of the guys and Kev. Like we see it. So, like you all are just getting us pumped up and amped up for this upcoming season. So we love it. I know I do. And let me speak for myself. I'm sure the UNC Tar Heel Nation, we love it as well. So
I've seen it. I've seen a lot of posts about it. So I'm pretty sure you guys are excited.
Absolutely. So real quick, just so that I can give everybody a quick rundown, just a little small background about yourself or whatever. 6'5", 190. Well, for what the ESPN has you listed as, I could be wrong. Okay, but ESPN got you listed at 190, 6'5". How do you say your high school? Is it Mater Dei?
Mater Dei.
Like day.
Yeah, just like the day.
I was close.
No, you got it. You got it first time. You got it the first time.
Well, there we go. There we go. I appreciate that, Malloy. Like you made me feel good, my guy. But combo guard. But they got you listed as a shooting guard, of course. But I look at you as a combo guard, and I mean, of course, you committed back in March 6th, if I'm not mistaken, unless ESPN has this wrong. But you committed to the University of North Carolina. So I guess with my first question that I want to ask you is walk the UNC fans, through the whole recruitment process. And I'm sure, your father and your brother and played a major part in all of this. But
Yeah.
walk us all through what your mindset was and how you went about going about doing things.
Well, my brother's my agent, so he was definitely involved in the recruiting process a lot, obviously. But I took a visit to Cal Berkeley. I had just was talking to a couple other schools. But we have like a league tournament after the season ended, and UNC happened to be there watching, and they guest talked it over with Coach Hubert was the head coach at the time, and got a text that he was going to call me soon, and a day or two later he gave me a call and gave me the offer. And I immediately was like, I want to come out there on a visit, even though I've been here at least 20, 30 times in my entire life.
Yeah.
So, but it's different when you go in there as like a recruit, which is something that, I've wanted my whole life to do, and which is what I've worked towards basically every day. So, yeah, that was really what it was. I mean, you come out on the visit. We came to a game, and we actually were playing Virginia Tech, which is kind of funny because now we have the guy who gave us, like, I don't even know, he had like 20 against us. So now we have him. But Neo, so it was really funny to now that he's on the team because it was the only game I came to last
Hmm.
year. So, but yeah, it was just fun, man. It was fun to be there as a recruit. I've been there many times, as I've said before, but it was just nothing like being there, knowing the coaches wanted you to play for the team, you
Hmm.
know, like walking through the tunnel and really imagining yourself as like name on the back of your jersey, walking, living in the locker room, living in the practice gym. Like it was different, you could just feel it. So that was really great. I mean, it was just like kind of like a dream come true. I have my family there with me as well on the visit. My brother, my dad, my mom. Just seeing everyone kind of proud of me for that moment. So
Yeah.
that was a great moment.
Yeah. Listen, well, my first thing is I definitely want to say big shout out to Coach Davis. Absolutely love Coach Davis.
Yeah, man, he's a
Um,
great guy. He was a assistant coach when my brother was here.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I before even
amazing.
all before that, yeah, he's a great guy, man.
Yeah, amazing person, amazing personality, just everything, just a 100% stand up guy. Like, I
100%. Like
actually
you'll never see anyone say anything bad about him, man. Like nowhere.
absolutely.
Not
I
there.
actually had the opportunity to meet him last season because I came to the Kansas game.
Got it.
And had the opportunity to meet him. Wish I could have got a picture with him, but it was
Mhm.
right before the game and we was again like you
Thank you.
said
Yeah, I feel you.
in that tunnel area, back with the shoe wall as you can see right here in the backdrop, like
Yes, sir.
it was all of that, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I
Yeah.
mean, it was an amazing experience for me,
Mm,
so I truly enjoyed it. But again, big shout out to Coach Davis. And of course, wishing him nothing but the best moving
sure.
forward. In whatever endeavors that he has, lined up for him. So I mean, words just can't even express how much he meant to me, but not only to me, but also to the university.
For sure.
He is Carolina in and out, and
For
just want
sure.
to give a big shout out to him. Um, and so I know during the whole process and things like that, and I know it was probably one of them things the way your pops was probably like, listen, you got all of these other schools, and I mean, of course, it's your decision, but we know Pops and KJ definitely wanted you in the Argyle. Like, I mean, no question asked. I mean, I don't think did you even have a choice? Did you have a say so, or was that one of
No,
those where it was like they presented for that?
of course I had a choice, man, but there's really
Right.
just like nothing like there's really just nothing like it for me. I mean, I have pictures of me and my mom's stomach on the court, like at my dad's basketball camp. That's still taking place to this day.
Wow.
It's like it's just like different, bro. Like there's really just like a different type of feeling.
Yeah.
Like I always kind of had a feeling in the back of my mind, even though they didn't offer me until the end of the year, like of my senior year. Like I always knew since I was a kid, like I wanted to be here. Like I knew I was gonna like end up here, and that was the goal I was working up to.
Yeah.
And I just always kind of like had that feeling, like you know what I mean, where it was just like this was where I wanted to be at, and that's why I just was working towards my entire life.
Yeah.
So being here was just like a no-brainer, honestly, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I totally understand. I never had the opportunity to put the jersey on, always dreamed of it. You know, I mean, I've been through a lot of experiences just by, being around Ray Terry and Terrence Newby, both alumni players
Yeah,
that played at Carolina. Ray Terry on the '05 national championship team, Newby, playing with Vince Carter and Jameson and Coda and the rest of the guys, whatever. So,
yeah,
just being around those guys have put me in some positions to where it was like, hey, I'm over here at Chapel Hill walking through the tunnel. Always dreamed of running through the tunnel to run out on the
yeah,
court and everything and put
yeah,
on that jersey. But I mean, of course, I'm just a diehard fan.
yeah,
And I mean, it is what it is. So, I let me ask you this. So I know that the unfortunate situations, um, of
yeah,
course, with Coach Davis came along. And then during that process, UNC looking for the next head coach, which turned out to be Coach Malone. Um, what was the process and your mindset and everything when it came to trying to figure out how all of that, because I know that can put a damper on players, like, oh man, that this coach recruited me, but now it's like
yeah,
changes and things like that. It's like, what do I do? It may even put you
yeah,
in a panic mode. So
yeah. Well, as like my dad being a former player and being like one of like in his name in the rafters, you kind of just him going through the helping with the process of hiring the coach. Um, so I kind of got a little bit more than like normal recruits would, just seeing how they handled the process, because like as like any college in the country, if who's higher up and has is a blue blood or just like anything close to it, like who has former players, like they're gonna go through them, like they're gonna be like, hey guys, like we want your support on our team because that's how you make a tradition. And that's I feel like Carolina, if is not one of the best, is the best at keeping tradition and making sure that former players are like involved in everything that kind of goes on. And that's why like this is like the first, even though it's like this is like the first time we haven't hired someone that like away, you know what I mean? Where it's like kind of we're going through and looking at all these other guys.
mhm,
So it just kind of shows how like s- we have coaches and they stay, you know? So
right,
if we're gonna go through a different type of process, like we want our players to keep coming back. They always all the players come back all the time, like just to play pickup games.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
back to Coach Malone, like I mean it's Carolina. You just know that they're gonna hire a good guy. Like they're getting the upper, like there's no higher level than North Carolina. Like
right,
just coaching wise. I mean, you can be as good as some of these other teams have been. You see like teams like Miami getting super good in the last couple years with the new coaches and stuff like that. But all those coaches would pray to get on a level like this, like North Carolina, which is one of the highest, if not the highest level of coaching you could possibly be at. Just have the tradition behind you and all these former players that are always coming to bat with you. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
um, I just knew that they were going to make a decision where they would take into account all of that and all the values that I want in a person. I know they would hire just as good. And I mean, the moment he got hired, I mean, maybe a day later, he's already texting me, and he got hired the day of the portal opening, so kind of shows how, you know, I felt like I was wanted as well, like by
Mhm.
him, by the coach. I mean, great guy. He called me then after like he got hired Monday, we'll say, or Tuesday. Friday, I'm on the phone with him for the first time, you know. So it was just I've already texted him a couple of times by then, so it was just you kind of could tell how great of a person he was. You know, they made a great choice. I'm
Yeah.
very happy with Coach Malone being my coach, and I'm excited to be developed and learned by him. And I've already learned so much just being here from a week, you know.
Yeah. 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 Listen, when we was going through the process, because I mean, I talked to a lot of fans behind the scenes, and a long time ago, I mentioned Coach Malone. This was before any and everything had happened.
And that's
And
funny because my dad mentioned him as well because it's like he was. I mean, he was either gonna get hired for an NBA job, so like, why not?
yeah,
Like, we know
yeah,
he can win. We know he can develop players. Like, he was in the
and
NBA, but I mean, it's like it's a game of basketball. Like, if he can do it at that level, he can do it at any level. So
yeah, absolutely. And that's what I was telling everybody. Like, even, you had some fans that, fans can be a little thick at times, I guess you could say.
yeah,
And sometimes they'll say like, oh, well, he's never coached in college, and and things like that. And my thing was, listen, the man's been hanging around. I ain't even gonna say hanging around, but he's been around the program over the past year or so because his daughter plays volleyball.
yeah,
He knows the game of basketball. He coached one of the best players in the NBA at the highest level. He
yeah,
won an NBA championship. He's a
yeah,
developmental type coach. I mean,
yeah.
he's got grit to him. He's got edge to him. Like, he's like
Yeah.
the perfect recipe.
There you
And,
go.
just forward thinking. And then, fast forward and, maybe a month or two later, now he's the head coach. And I'm like, wow, like
They,
it's amazing to see how that all transpired and happened like that. Let me ask you this. What was one of the biggest things that really attracted you to Coach Malone? Like, what was one of his biggest, I guess, I, I don't know if I want to use the word attributes, or what was one of the biggest things that really stood out the most
yeah.
with Coach Malone with
Well,
you?
first, you kind of just said everything perfectly. Like, just the way why we should have hired him and what he's done. I mean, you couldn't have said it better. But secondly, the Denver Nuggets are my favorite team. Um, so I've liked them since like 2016. So I've watched a lot of Coach Malone games and a lot of teams, a lot of different players be coached by him.
Hmm.
So I've always been a fan of the Denver Nuggets. I love Jamal Murray. I love Nikola Jokic, and so I've watched so many games of Coach. So it was kind of crazy when he got hired because he was like my favorite coach in the NBA because I love the Denver Nuggets, and so it was just crazy. But that's just seeing his like energy. I mean, he's on the court with us, like he's running around, like joking, and he's like there's no like ego to him, like there is but there isn't, like in the right, in the best way possible. Like everyone has to have an ego, especially as like a coach, as like a player. You have to have that type of confidence to when you walk in a room, like I know who I am, and that's what he has. But at the same time, after practice he's sitting there joking with us like about his recruiting trips, you know what I mean? So just like I mean, he's been great. But the best attribute, I'll tell a story of when he came to LA for like another recruiting trip, and
Hmm.
he had like dinner or lunch with my family, and you could just kind of tell when you're talking about basketball, like when someone loves basketball and is like that's their whole life and they're obsessed, and you could just tell like he's one of those guys, like he lives, eats, drinks basketball, and who doesn't want to be coached by a guy like that, and who has the pedigree, has the resume of winning and all that stuff, and is obsessed with basketball and loves to be there. I
Yeah.
mean, also Coach Martin, who he brought along with him, and the other coaches he's brought, like they're all great guys, and you can tell like they all want to be there. Like there's nowhere else they'd rather be but in that gym. Like as
Right.
much as they have families and all that stuff, like they love basketball and they want
Yeah.
to be there with you. So when they're there in the gym, like they give it their 100% every time. And I just knew he was one of those guys.
Yeah. And I tell you, he did an incredible job with the staff. Like
Yeah, they're
incredible
great.
job with the staff. Like,
Everyone's great.
with Tabaldi, um, and Chuck Martin, and
Yeah,
bringing in Deion Thompson, bringing Brandon
yeah.
Robinson back, who went to the NBA, who was
Brandon,
on the staff with the Hornets. Like,
Brandon's a good friend of our family, and you could just he's already changed the culture here already. Like you can just see, like
yeah,
he's the one running the camp, like the North Carolina camp. He's the one running it, making sure everybody's here on time, making sure we're all wearing like the UNC shirts during the camp. He's the one who's staying after and helping people shoot, like making like just all that. Like he's the one helping bring the like continue the culture. Like Brandon's
yeah,
been doing a great job, and I've been here 2 weeks, but his presence has definitely been felt on
yeah,
him trying to get everyone to have there's no excuse because he's there. Like you can't be like, oh, I can't shoot. Somebody wasn't here. Like, no, B Rob was here waiting. Like, you know what I mean? Like after practice, if you want to shoot, like B Rob's there. There's no excuse for you not to get better when he's around. So he's one of
yeah.
those guys. He's been great
Solid, solid, solid guy right there, man. And then of
for sure.
course, you got Big May, and then
Yeah.
you got Sully, of course. So I
Yes, sir.
mean, and then can't forget as they call him, the president, Eric Hoots. Can't
Of
forget Big
course.
Hoots or whatever. Big shout
Hoots
out to Hoots, man. Hoots
always.
is
Can't
yeah,
forget
Hoots.
Hoots. Can't forget
Hoots is a
Hoots.
trip, man. I love Hoots, man. Love Hoots
Yeah.
for sure. Like I had the opportunity to meet him through Ray Terry. And
Yeah.
they always going back and forth with each other, but it's just
Good guy,
amazing,
bro.
man, just as a family and stuff. So I mean, big shout out to what Coach Malone has done. um Maybe one day, when he's not so busy, maybe I could get an opportunity to talk to him. I would
Yeah.
absolutely love to have a talk with him. Just to just because, like, I love coaches like him, like
Mm,
the ones that have the grit to them, that have
yeah.
the edge to them.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, the laid back type of coaches, they're pretty cool too.
Yeah.
But I always said that the players reflect the coach.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I
if the
feel
coach has the edge and grit to him, the players are gonna have that edge and grit to them as well.
yeah.
And
Exactly.
it's just a major part of the game that I absolutely love. And I think that I wish a lot more coaches were like that. But I mean, that's neither here nor there or whatever. So,
Mm,
but big shout out to Coach Malone, man, for sure. Absolutely love what he's been doing. It's the new Carolina, as he says. So
yep, yep,
excited about that. Excited about
definitely,
that. So,
definitely.
let me ask you this, because I'm sure that a lot of people may ask you, and they may have asked you, but I'm gonna ask you, what do you, or who would you consider comps for you?
I try and model my game after taller guards like Shea, Tyrese Halliburton. Um, Tyrese Maxey's good as well. He's not on the taller end, but I'm pretty fast like him. So just like guys who can play make, who just make the right decision constantly. I try and watch their type of film and stuff like that. So that's really who I would say.
So I heard of that's very interesting that you say, because I never thought about SGA or Halliburton. Um, and I mean, both of them
Mhm.
really great game. But I actually had a few comps in mind or whatever. I mean,
Let's hear it.
you let me know what you think.
I got you.
Mikal Bridges,
Hmm.
um, And the reason why I say but my comps are maybe a little bit of mixture of each one of them.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Which I got called Mikal Bridges a lot by some of my high school coaches because I wasn't on the ball as much because we had like some smaller guys, so I was honestly playing like the 4 and the 5 sometimes, just how lineups were depending. Which
Right.
I like to play the 1 the most, but honestly I'll play wherever. But just how much I take the mid range shot. They
Yeah.
called me Mikal Bridges, so it's funny. That's funny.
See,
That's a good comp.
I'm right on
There you
point
go.
with that. Well,
There you
look at
go.
me. Look at
Yeah, there you
me.
go.
I do a little bit of homework, Malloy. I do
Yep,
a
I
little
feel
bit.
you. I see you. I see you.
All right, so let me see. My second comp was, and this is where I may throw you off a little bit. I don't know, but CJ McCollum.
I've been called that too by my coaches. So
Oh,
yeah.
look at
Yeah. Yeah.
oh
I
man,
mean,
boy, this
obviously, I don't know if I have the bag as him because I don't know many people that have the deep scoring bag as him, but definitely with the mid range work and how he's able to handle and be on ball and off ball, for sure.
and I think that's what I was looking at more so the mid range
Yeah.
side of things or whatever.
Yeah.
And again, I was also viewing these comps to where it's like I know how things are when it comes for, you know, the freshman year. These are things
Yeah.
that I see for the foreseeable future,
Yeah.
like junior year, maybe sophomore year,
Yeah.
senior year, of course. Like the game, your game is gonna develop and get better every year. I mean, that's
Mhm.
just
Naturally.
nature, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You do.
saying? So
Yeah.
I think that's more so what I was looking at, but I think the CJ one is a good one, of course.
Mhm.
Again, with the mid range, I think the height and maybe the athleticism is more from the Mikal Bridges side of things.
Yeah.
But my number one comp that I've always said was, and I don't know if you know him too much or whatever. I don't know if you've seen any footage on him and everything. Maybe you can ask your dad or your brother about him. But
Mhm.
Andre Miller.
I've heard of him. He played for the Pacers, right?
No, well, actually, no. He might have played for the Pacers. I don't know. Now, the thing is, Andre is back in the 98, 99
Yeah.
days,
Hmm.
right? He played at Utah. He did go to the league. He definitely went to the league. Now, the quickness, the ability, the mid-range, the ability to get downhill, get to the basket. When I've watched highlights of you, that was the first person that I thought about. I said, "Oh my
Hmm.
God!" Like he reminds me so much of Andre Miller, so
Hmm.
much of Andre Miller. And I mean, Andre Miller, for those that don't know, has a really good game. I mean, he was solid,
I need
even
to
in
I
the
need to look
pros.
up. I need to do some homework on him then for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, I'm sure. I know your dad for sure knows. I mean, for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, back in when Utah beat UNC in the Final Four with Jamison and Carter and them that year,
Hmm.
like that was the year with Keith Van Horn. I forgot who else was on that team, but Andre Miller was running the point. And
Yeah.
oh man,
Yeah.
socks. You let me know what you think when you
I got you.
check out the footage of them and everything. Then let
I
me know
got you.
if I'm off. Or you can tell me like, yo, Zell,
I got you.
you was on point, or hey, Zell, you might be off a little bit on that one. So,
I got you.
but no, I love the SGA. I love the Halliburton. I think it's a mixture of all of them, and that is not a bad five, if that
Not
makes
at all.
sense, with SGA and Halliburton and Bridges and McCollum
Yeah.
and Andre Miller. That's not bad at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
um I'm excited, man. I'm looking forward to see how your game develops. Like, it's gonna be
Sure.
fun watching you from afar, or maybe even up close, because I'll be at some games, of
Sure.
course, you know what I'm saying, and
There you
things or
go.
whatever. But it's gonna be fun watching you
Yeah.
develop and grow as a young man and
For
as a
sure.
player. I'm truly excited and looking forward to it, my guy, like
For
for
sure.
sure. So, but now I gotta ask you this: what is one of the biggest things that, or biggest advice, or anything like that that your father and your brother may have told you, either about UNC or just about life in general?
Well, I mean, we've had FaceTime calls and like dinners and lunch and stuff like that where we've talked about, just college in general and this stuff. I mean, they both went here and my dad even lived in the same dorms that I'm living in right now. Like across the hall is his room. So he knows kind of, it's different times for sure, but he kind of has an idea of where everything is and my brother especially. So just stuff that goes on in college, like how to live on your own, what to what type of guy you want to be known as,
Right.
going in, and just setting the example for yourself.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that was really what it was about. I mean, we had convos about what usual people have sending their kids off to college, but my brother was there as well because, you know, he went here, so he can give a good amount of insight about what I need to look for and what I need to do to get the best out of myself, basketball and life wise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that, I'm sure KJ is probably going to be around a lot.
I mean,
I'm
he already
sure.
came by. They all came. He came by like a week like a couple days after my dad and my mom did, just to see my dorm and all that stuff. And then they come back July 6th for my dad's basketball camp. So
Okay. Okay.
so they're gonna be here for a whole week after that. So I'll see them around for sure.
Okay. Okay. Where's the camp going to be held at the Smith Center?
It's always the same place, same place.
I'm
Yeah,
listen. I might pop up over there, my guy. I might
here we
pop up
go.
over there. Don't be surprised if you see me in the crowd somewhere now,
All right,
or
I
whatever.
got you. I got you. I'll be
For
there,
sure.
bro. I don't know where else I'd be, but so I'll be there, man.
That's what's
I'll
up.
be
That's
there.
what's up. That's what's
Yeah.
up. So let me. My next question is, what is one of the biggest things that Malloy is looking forward to this upcoming season?
Man, I'm just looking forward to, being part of the team. I mean, I've always dreamed of being part of North Carolina wearing the UNC across my chest. So really just embracing it all, having fun with everything. Um, just going as being a college student, like just being a freshman, just experiencing new things.
Yeah.
The whole campus, trying to explore it, just the new food spots, whatever.
People
So I'm
treating
just
you
really,
well. They treating you well over there, aren't they?
yeah, they are. It's been really fun.
All
So
right.
I've had a good time so far. I mean, there's not many people here right now, just
Right.
because it's summertime. So there's really only the athletes that have summer school and stuff like that.
Right.
But with the little people that have been here, it's been pretty fun. Just been treated very well over here. So I'm excited.
All right. You let me know now if the fans over there, whoever is over there, not treating you
Acting up.
right now.
I got you.
We'd have
I
to
got you.
we gotta see what's going on. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got you.
Figure things out or whatever. But so I one of the things that when I ask people all the time, like, what is one of the biggest things that they always look forward to? Um, of course, everybody always goes to the number one thing: playing Duke.
Well, that's like a given. I didn't even think I needed to say that. Like I already know. Like I have hatred in them in my blood. Like from when I was a baby. Like I didn't have a choice but to hate them.
Right,
So I didn't
right.
even think I needed to say that. You know.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Yeah, I didn't even think I needed to say that, man.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that at all. Like I trust me. I think I pretty much kind of get it from everybody that I speak to. So I mean,
Yeah, man.
and most of the time, I don't. I've heard it so much that I don't even I don't even really ask them if they're looking forward to playing Duke anymore.
Yeah,
'Cause,
bro. Like
yeah,
there's nothing. There's literally nothing like it in the world. Like I can even say that with confidence. Like just like how big the rivalry is. It's a little different now with NIL. It's not as like 4-year players and all that
yeah,
type of stuff or whatever. But it's still the biggest thing in basketball. Like for sure. Like just how the rivalry is and how deep it goes, bro. Like they hate each other. Like,
yeah,
and it's
for
more on
sure.
social media now than in person, just because people are always on their phones and stuff.
Yeah,
So you'll see this stuff on Twitter or whatever social media platform people use to
yeah,
talk their stuff about it. But man, it's big, bro. Like the Franklin Street, like after the game, just like how intense every possession is. Like every possession is the end of the game. Like,
yeah.
so that's a given, bro. That's a given.
The only person that I would love to ask, you know, about the North Carolina and Duke experience. And it's only and I think it's more so because of the fact that I feel so bad for him is Caleb Wilson.
Mm,
And the reason why is because, the unfortunate injury, you
yeah.
know, had him sit out for playing at Cameron.
Mm,
Now, I mean, I'm super, super glad that he had the opportunity to at least play one game.
mm,
But I know that, most of the time it's one of those things like, yeah, we want to beat you in Chapel Hill, but we really want to beat you
want to
in
beat
Cameron.
you. Yeah, we really want to go
Like,
into your house and show you it's over with.
yeah,
Want to
like
show you up for sure.
BTA, like, you know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
I would love to ask Caleb. Like, I know that it's a devastating thing to him. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure now that he's probably in a way kind of gotten over it a little bit now that he's tomorrow would be on draft night. It's going to be a big night for him. You
for
know,
sure.
so I mean, he moved on in life. He's moved on in life. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
big shout out to Caleb Wilson, man,
Mm-hmm.
for sure, for
For
sure,
sure.
for sure. So for the fans, Lloyd, let me ask you two questions. Well, two questions left. But the first question, tell the fans, what does Malloy like to do in his spare time?
I like to play video games, even though I forgot to bring my Xbox. Forgot to pack it. So
Oh,
I
you
am
an
just
Xbox guy?
I like Xbox, bro. I've been Xbox my whole life. I mean, I had a PlayStation for a little bit, but I love Xbox, man. Um, I like to play. I mean, I just forgot my Xbox, bro. I was like, I knew I'm forgetting something. Like, I just knew it, and I was like, I checked my roommate. Like, not like Kev Thomas lives like connected to this bathroom right here, so he lives on the other side, and I saw his, and I was like, bro, I forgot my Xbox. I was like, so I've just been playing his every time I want to play. I just go and play against him. So it's been fine. I've not been without it, but I like to watch TV shows, stuff like that. We've been going golfing, like once a week. Um, want to try and stay consistent with that.
It's a good
Um,
sport. Good sport. It's a
just
good
chilling.
sport.
I like spending time with my friends. I mean, I try and get your alone time with yourself, but I like to chill with my friends. So it's been like a little different because there's really no one out here that I know.
Right.
So I've just been chilling with the team. We've been at Matt's house like every night for the last couple of days. Um, yeah, so it's been fun. It's been fun for sure. I've had a good time out here.
Well, that's what's up. Seems like you really make sure that you go to 140 Social, man. Like over
Uh-huh.
there near Franklin Street, off of Franklin Street, kind of
It's
around
great.
on the backside a little bit.
Yeah, it's
Really,
it's all it's all connected, bro. I mean,
yeah.
it's all connected.
If you
Yeah,
like good wings, make sure you definitely check out 140 Social, man,
I
for
got
sure.
you.
They got some really good food actually, and of course, I mean Sutton's is the UNC staple. So I
Mm,
mean, every one of the legendary players have went through Sutton's. Like
mm,
they everybody, all the way from, I mean, I don't know how long Sutton's has been around. I don't know if they was around when your pops was playing, but I know they was around when like Carter and them guys was around. So Sutton's
Yeah.
is it's a staple where all UNC players go. So that I know that's it's like a must that UNC players have to attend and go to Sutton's for some really good food and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
definitely make sure you check out Sutton's as well. Like, what type of shows you watch?
Right. I mean, I like Love Island a little bit. It's a
Okay.
good show. It's a good show. It's pretty funny, pretty entertaining. Um, I like the show called The Boys right now. I've been watching it. It's like about like some messed up superheroes. Like it's like superheroes like the Avengers if they were like realistic kind of like in the real world.
Yeah.
Like right now, just like kind of behind the scenes and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting.
Okay.
Um, that's been the shows I've been watching right now. That's just been the shows I've been watching.
Not bad. Not bad
Yeah.
at all. Not bad.
Hmm.
Not bad. I mean, and of course, I mean, when it comes to TV and stuff, I mean, it always changes up, man. There's a lot of good shows out there. A
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
of good
yeah.
shows. So
I
I
mean, I
mean,
always try and keep one show on me. Like before this, I forgot what show I was watching, but I'm always trying to get to the next show. Like, if I'm finished one, like I'm gonna try and find a new series to where it has like 4 seasons and I'm finishing
bi-
it.
binge
So
watching.
yeah, you always have to something to do, something to
Hey,
do.
hey, listen, get it in now because I mean, in a couple of months, it's
Yeah,
gonna be tough
exactly,
to do. It's gonna be tough to
exactly.
do. So I mean,
Yeah,
you ain't seen busy yet, my guy.
yeah, nah.
You'll be like, oh my God. Like as soon as I get here, let me just rest a little bit. It's been a
Yeah.
long day of practice and all of that stuff. And you might
That's
not
how
be
I'm feeling
thinking about the
already.
Xbox or the TV, to be honest with
Yeah, yeah, true. Just sleeping, thinking about the bed.
you. Yeah, there you
Thinking about
go. There
the
you
bed.
go. So my last question, and the fans, of course, want to know, what can UNC fans expect from Malloy, the boy Smith, this year?
Someone who's gonna wear that logo with pride and know what the expectations are with wearing it. Like just someone who's proud to be a part of the team. Not taking anything for granted. I'm just appreciating every moment. 7 a.m. workouts. As much as you hate waking up at 6 a.m., like I'm appreciating that I'm able to be there in that gym. Like being pushed to be my best. Like you can't really ask for much better. As much as you hate it, you love it. Like at the same time, like you want to be there. Like there's nowhere else you'd want to be but lifting at 7 a.m. with the
Mhm.
team, getting better. And as much as you hate it, like there's nowhere else I'd rather be. Like would I rather be sleeping right now? Like just doing nothing? Like no, not really. So
Right.
I'd rather be here getting better and yeah, that's honestly like one of the first times I've like felt like that, like where there's nowhere else for sure I'd rather be like than right here, and it being at UNC for sure. Like, just there's nowhere else I'd rather be right now. Like this is where I want to be, and this is where I'm gonna be. So
I
that's
mean,
kind of the mindset I'm bringing all year.
yeah.
Um, so yeah.
The gym stays open 24/7, right?
Oh, 24/7, man. I mean, obviously they don't want you there at, you know, there's really no point because there's enough time in the day to get it done at a reasonable hour, but it's open 24/7, so there's no excuse, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen again, I'm just super 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 excited, man. Um I know that I was going to ask you another question, but I'm not going to ask it because it hasn't been made public yet and I don't
Yeah,
want to just put nothing out early or
gotcha.
anything like that. But maybe off air I might ask you that or
Sure.
whatever. Nothing crazy or
I
anything,
got
but
you. I
I
got you.
just I prefer to let that
I
be made
appreciate it.
public in the in the future and stuff or whatever.
I
So
appreciate it.
when the university posts it and everything. So
Gotcha.
But no, man, like listen, I'm super excited. I think all of the pieces that Coach Malone has put together, I think they all totally fit exactly what it is that he's trying to do. This is, of course, his first year. I mean, I mean, for somebody for somebody to be on the job, I wouldn't even say, I don't even know if it's been 90 days yet. And to put in the amount of work that he has put in,
Yeah.
taking trips overseas to Spain and
Yeah, man.
Barcelona and on the
You see him. He's
recruiting
working, man.
trail.
He's
Like,
working, man.
he has been, I mean, one of the hardest working right now that I know. I
Yeah.
mean, you got to. It's just been
You can't
incredible.
say he's not putting in 100%, man. Like there's no one like you can't say it. Like you haven't seen it nowhere and I shouldn't. So there we
Right,
go. That's all I need
right.
to say, man.
I just think that it's incredible, man. It's I'm not gonna lie, Coach Malone motivates me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not even a coach or anything, but he motivates me.
Yeah.
Just his work ethic is
Yeah.
it's contagious.
I
You know what I'm
told you he's
saying?
obsessed. I
So
told you. What did I say? Like he's obsessed, man. Like could see it from the first time I met him. Like there's nowhere else he'd want to be when he's here. Like
yeah,
he's gonna give you 100. Nothing
yeah.
else.
I listen. I cannot wait. I can't wait for the scrimmage game,
Yeah.
the practice games and
Yeah.
all of that. Like I can't wait. This is, oh man, it can't get here quick enough to me.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
I know we got to get through football,
Yeah,
and everything, and of course that's going to be an experience as well.
for sure.
Have you had the chance to meet Coach Belichick yet?
I have not, but I've met a good amount of football players. We had class with them today. Great
Okay.
guys. All of them are great guys. I mean, North Carolina is a really prestigious school, so all of them have good heads on their shoulders. They good guys, bro. So I'm
You
excited for them as well. Their first game is in Ireland, against TCU, so I'll be tuned in for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. I forgot all about that, man. It's the University of National Champions, man.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
That's a good one.
that,
That's a good one.
right.
I
You
mean,
know what
we're
I'm
in the
saying?
game. I think the baseball team is playing right now, so I was just looking at it earlier. I was just watching it earlier. So like
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
every sport, man.
Oh man, like listen, imagine if we get the World Series, in college, in baseball or whatever. I mean, I'll be 3 for 3. My Knicks,
I'm
my
saying,
Canes, and then the Tar Heels in
I'm
baseball.
saying
Like,
they got to put in the freshman, man. They gotta play him tonight as well. If they play him tonight, we're good. We're good.
yeah,
We're good.
it's a wrap. Like,
He's crazy, bro.
as the old heads would say, change that to Saran because it's a wrap.
Exactly. If he's in the game, it's a wrap, bro.
That's a
It's not
fact.
even a game.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, man, I truly, truly, truly appreciate you, man, for tapping
100%,
in with
man.
me and
100%.
coming to chop it up with me a little bit. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
It's been an honor, of course. I mean, it just I can't again can't wait to see what you produce on the court, man, and watch you develop and watch you grow. And listen, maybe at the end of the season, we'll spin the block and
We'll
we'll
see
come
what's
back
up.
and we'll chop it up again
For
and you
sure,
can give
bro.
your assessment on how well you think the season and stuff went. So,
I got you.
we'll definitely make that happen. So
Yes,
but
sir.
again, I definitely appreciate you, bro, for
Yes,
sure.
sir. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me
Ladies and
on, bro.
gentlemen, that is Malloy, the boy. Sir. Well, listen, we appreciate everybody for tapping in with us. Y'all already know, again, man, if hit that like, comment, share, subscribe button, man. Jump in the comment section. Me and Malloy, we're gonna get together. We might do something on social media, on Instagram. So make sure that you tap in with us, man, or whatever. And if you guys have any questions, of course, you know, just things like that or whatever, hey, reach out to him. Reach out
Yes,
to him.
sir.
As a matter of fact, we gonna figure some things out. We're gonna put something together for everybody to be
Yes,
able
sir.
to stay in, to tap in with Malloy, see what just in case if anybody else has any other questions and things like
Yes,
that.
sir.
So yeah, we're gonna put some things
Sure.
together. But other than that, we appreciate everybody, man. We appreciate everybody for tapping in with us or whatever. And of course, it's always, 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 as I always say, it's always, always, always a great day, not a good day, to be
Great
a
day.
Tar Heel
Great day.
and go Heels.
Great day, man.